Today, you won't believe the mind-blowing value hiding in your spare change. Some rare bicentennial half-dollar coins are worth millions, and you could be holding one right now without even knowing it. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of rare USA coins, showing you exactly what to look for and how these seemingly ordinary coins could turn you into a millionaire overnight. Don't blink, because you might just spot the jackpot coin in your own collection. Let's get started. The world of rare coin collecting is filled with hidden treasures, but few coins captivate collectors and investors as much as the rare bicentennial half-dollar coins. While most people assume these coins are just ordinary pieces of change, some of them are worth astonishing amounts, enough to change your life overnight. These bicentennial coins, minted in honor of America's 200th anniversary in 1976, hold immense historical and monetary value. But here's the catch. Some rare variations from 1971 and other select years have surfaced, shattering records at auctions and being sold for jaw-dropping amounts. If you've ever come across a Liberty half-dollar coin, you might be holding a fortune in your hands without even knowing it. One of the most valuable types of bicentennial half-dollars includes those with minting errors. Coin errors happen when something goes wrong during production, making these coins one of a kind and highly desirable to collectors. For example, off-center strikes, double dies, missing clad layers, or coins struck on the wrong planche can make a simple 50-cent piece worth tens of thousands, or even millions. Some of these rare errors are so unique that only a handful exist, driving up their market value to insane levels. If you're lucky enough to own one of these error coins, you could be looking at a massive payday. But even standard bicentennial half-dollars can be worth a fortune under the right conditions. Coins in pristine condition, graded MS67 or higher, are extremely rare, and collectors will pay astronomical prices to get their hands on them. A flawless 1976 bicentennial half-dollar, for example, has been known to sell for over $10,000. But that's not all. Silver-clad versions, especially those in proof sets, can fetch thousands as well. If you happen to own a high-grade silver bicentennial half-dollar, you might be sitting on a coin that's worth more than its weight in gold. Among the most legendary bicentennial half-dollars are the elusive 1971 half-dollars that were accidentally struck on 40% silver planches. Most 1971 half-dollars were intended to be made of copper nickel, but a small number were mistakenly minted using leftover silver blanks from previous years. These silver 1971 half-dollars are incredibly rare and can sell for upwards of $50,000, depending on their condition. Imagine finding one of these coins in your collection. Your life could change in an instant. Collectors and investors from around the world are on the hunt for these rare bicentennial coins. And as time goes on, their value continues to skyrocket. With fewer of these coins available in top condition, prices are expected to rise even higher. The demand and auctions have proven time and again that collectors are willing to pay staggering amounts for the rarest variations. Some lucky individuals have discovered these coins in their change, while others have inherited them without realizing their true worth. The question is, could you be the next person to stumble upon a hidden treasure? So how can you tell if you have a valuable bicentennial half-dollar? The first step is to check for errors, silver content, and overall condition. Getting it professionally graded is crucial. A coin's grade can make the difference between a few dollars and a life-changing sum. Even if your coin isn't a rare variety, keeping it in excellent condition could still make it highly valuable in the future. Imagine finding a simple half-dollar coin in your pocket, only to realize it's worth a life-changing fortune. Some rare bicentennial half-dollars are selling for jaw-dropping amounts, turning lucky owners into instant millionaires. These coins, minted in honor of America's 200th anniversary, hold secrets that most people overlook: errors, silver content, and pristine conditions that make them worth far more than their face value. Could you be holding one of these rare treasures? Let's uncover the hidden gold mine in your spare change. If you own any old half-dollar coins, especially bicentennial versions, don't make the mistake of spending them or selling them too quickly. Many people have unknowingly let go of rare coins, only to realize later that they were worth millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keeping an eye out for these rare treasures could be the smartest financial decision you ever make. Who knows? The next time you check your pocket change, you might find a coin that makes you richer than you ever imagined. Second, The world of rare coin collecting is filled with hidden treasures, and among the most sought after are the bicentennial half-dollar coins. While most people assume these coins are just regular pocket change, some rare variations from 1973 and other select years have surfaced, commanding astronomical prices at auctions. These coins, featuring the iconic Liberty design, were minted in honor of America's 200th anniversary. But certain rare versions possess extraordinary value due to their composition, condition, or minting errors. Some of these rare bicentennial half-dollars are worth millions, making them life-changing discoveries for those lucky enough to find them. One of the key factors that determine the value of a bicentennial half-dollar is the presence of minting errors. Coin errors can turn an ordinary coin into an extremely valuable collector's item. Some of the most valuable bicentennial half-dollars have errors such as double strikes, off-center designs, missing clad layers, or even coins struck on the wrong planche. These errors are rare, but when they do appear, collectors are willing to pay outrageous amounts to add them to their collections. Some error bicentennial coins have fetched prices exceeding $100,000 at major auctions. But even standard bicentennial half-dollars can be worth a fortune under the right circumstances. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its value. Coins graded MS67 or higher, meaning they are in nearly perfect, uncirculated condition, can fetch thousands of dollars even without errors. A 1973 Liberty half-dollar in flawless condition has been known to sell for over $10,000, while proof versions with sharp details and mirror-like finishes are even more valuable. If you own a bicentennial half-dollar, checking its condition is the first step to determining if you're sitting on a small fortune. One of the rarest and most valuable varieties of bicentennial half-dollars is the silver-clad version. While most half-dollars from this era were made from copper-nickel, some were minted with a 40% silver composition. These silver bicentennial half-dollars are highly sought after and can command prices well beyond their weight in silver. Some collectors have paid over $50,000 for a perfectly preserved silver bicentennial half-dollar, especially if it was struck at the San Francisco Mint with a proof finish. If you happen to own a silver bicentennial coin, it could be far more valuable than you ever imagined. The rarest of all bicentennial half-dollars, however, are those that were mistakenly struck on 90% silver planchets intended for older coins. These ultra-rare coins, often referred to as treasure, are almost impossible to find, but have been sold for six-figure sums when discovered. Imagine finding a 1973 Liberty half-dollar struck in solid silver. Its value could be enough to buy a luxury home. These rare errors prove that sometimes the most valuable treasures are hidden in plain sight. With demand for rare coins skyrocketing, collectors and investors are constantly on the hunt for bicentennial half-dollars that hold significant value. As time passes, fewer of these rare coins remain in circulation, making them even more valuable to those who own them. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever, and those who recognize the worth of their bicentennial half-dollars could find themselves making life-changing discoveries. Most people don't realize that some bicentennial half-dollar coins are worth far more than just 50 cents. They could be worth thousands, even millions. These rare treasures, especially those from 1973 with errors, silver content, or pristine condition, are breaking records at auctions. If you've ever come across an old Liberty half-dollar, don't spend it just yet. You could be holding a hidden fortune. Let's dive deeper into what makes these coins so incredibly valuable. So, how can you tell if you own a valuable bicentennial half-dollar? The first step is to examine the coin closely. Look for any minting errors, check the mint mark, and determine whether it is made of silver. Getting the coin professionally graded can make a huge difference, as a high grade can mean the difference between a few $100s and tens of thousands. Even if your coin isn't rare today, holding on to it could prove to be an excellent investment as values continue to rise. The next record-breaking bicentennial half-dollar sale could be just around the corner. If you have any old half-dollar coins, don't make the mistake of spending them or selling them without proper evaluation. Many people have unknowingly parted with rare coins that were worth small fortunes, simply because they didn't realize their value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner, keeping an eye out for these rare bicentennial treasures could be one of the smartest financial decisions you ever make. So check your coin collection today. You might just be holding $1 million masterpiece.